Beauty and health. You combine the two together in your second book. Why?
It's a funny thing because beauty without health isn't sexy. People think I'm just going to be so beautiful, but you're not healthy. Beauty and health, there's an energy to beauty. And it's actually an energy. I've seen beautiful women with absolutely no self-esteem, and they're not pretty. And, the end is the byproduct to energy. Health is just a means to the end. The end is energetic, sexy. It's a sex appeal to be healthy. Healthy is sexy.
Yeah.
And so combined, that's why I did combine the two, because one without the other, doesn't work.
Right. Maybe it's not the full package. What do you think distinguishes the difference between beauty and health? Like, what are the two different entities?
Well, beauty, obviously, when we say beauty, it's absolutely self-esteem, hands down. Even though girls go, I love your makeup and I like that. Girls are which is fun. Girlfriends are, help me out with more makeup. The irony is that men love self-esteem, period. That's it, period. So we have self-esteem, and then we have health. And of course, we talked about energy. When you're healthy, you're smiling, you're happy. Healthy makes you happy. Hormones, it's hormones, serotonin, dopamine, energy, oxygen.
Yeah.
Health makes you happy. When you're happy, you're always smiling. You put those three together, beauty, health, happy, smiling, perfect storm. The synchronicity of those three now that's a head turner. It's like, who is that woman? There is an energy, there is a frequency that follows that type of woman.
So is that what you mean by the title of this book, Getting Your Eve Back?
Yeah.
Or what is that?
Well, when Adam looked at Eve, he said, who is that? I want her. She was beautiful, she was the package. She was beautiful inside, outside. And so getting your Eve back, I'm really focusing on a woman that's desired. Even though we want to be pretty for the high heels and the bags, the only people that really notice it is our girlfriends. So that's not what I'm talking about. It's that energy. It's literally a fragrance that comes from a woman. It's like, God, who is she? And so as a woman that wants to be a wife, I believe in marriage, I believe in wives. That's the end goal. It's the whole package. It's attraction.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. So as I'm reading, studying health and all this, and so the question was, in the book, I ask the fountain of youth. Do you know what the fountain of youth is?
No.
Guess, just guess, start guessing. If you could stay young, it's like, what would you think would take to stay young?
Feeling happy, feeling good about yourself. Nutrition. You could go into all the taking care of
You think about, okay, so talking to a nutritionist, I'm thinking I don't know, what vitamin do I take? I don't know what. And the exercise. He goes, the fountain of youth
is exercise.
You can't vitamin your way out of it. It's like exercise oxygenates every cell. It detoxifies you. It brings hormones in, neurotransmitters in, increases your metabolism, lose fat. It goes on and on and on. And you can actually, have you seen a young woman, young, she's pretty young, but she doesn't exercise. It's like, where's the elasticity in your body, in your skin? You're puffy, you're saggy, and you're young. It's like, you're young, but you look old. And I've seen older women, toned, healthy. It's like, I don't know how old you are, but you've just bypassed age. Exercise isn't just about losing weight. It does so much. It's oxygen, detox, the hormones itself. It's not just the vitamins. It does so much that we need to look at health as beauty.
Yeah.
It's not just a diet to lose weight. It's so far-reaching.
That's what you talk about in your book on exercise, the difference between aerobic exercise.
Anaerobic. So younger, I was overweight, very overweight. I thought, okay, is all I'm going to do, aerobic, jog. And I think that you need to look at your body. It's like, well, obviously aerobic is cardiovascular. And if you really want to lose weight, it's like, I would kind of start leaning toward aerobic. However, as you get older, it's like I need muscle strength. I need to transition here and start doing more weight training, muscle building. So it's not a one-time forever deal. It's like, slow down here. Now I'm way more into the gym with weights, and I'm real slow on, aerobic. But I hate gyms. I hate all that. And so, but personally, and what was that? I did that with that spin class.
Yes.
The lights are off.
Yes.
Terrible. And
Terrible. You didn't like it.
Terrible. And then you're looking and she's screaming at you. Stop screaming at me. Yeah. Terrible. And so it's like, I can't do that. Try the gym. I don't like that. I don't like that. And so people always go, oh, you work out. I go, well, not really. I like e-biking. So what I did was I just pick an activity that you like. That's so easy. Okay, I've gardened and planted plants without a gardener. I'm going like, whoa, and you're digging with that shovel. I'm going, ooh, yeah, biceps. And it's like, ooh, the glutes. I don't care if it's gardening, if it's e-biking. So when I start talking exercise, people go like instantly, gym. I didn't say that. I said exercise. I said activity. So when you find something you love, you're going to keep doing it. I like snow skiing. I go, I just like outdoor activities, so I don't have to go to a gym anymore. So I think that's the key. Find out what you love, because you'll keep doing it. If you hate the gym, you're not going to the gym.
Yep.
And so that's a big tip. Expand your horizons on what that looks like.
And I think creating a habit in your exercise life is important. They say that it takes 21 days to create a habit, and then 90 days to create second nature. Second nature is like when you're driving home and you're supposed to stop at the grocery store, but you end up at the house and you're like, oh, dang it, I was supposed to go to the grocery store. You were just on autopilot. That's second nature. It's a part of what you do. It is what you do. So creating new habits for exercise, I think, is essential in life. Whether that is, okay, great, I'm going to garden and I'm going to do this for the first. When you're adding something new into your life, it's harder. But then after you've done it for 90 days, it's like you don't even think about it. You just wake up, you go get your gardening bag, and you're outside gardening. And it's your mind, in my opinion, these mundane things free up your mind too.
So that's such a great point. I used to jog every day. I didn't think about it. I would go to vacation, tennis shoes.
Yeah.
They just, I used to bring rollerblades on the plane. I'd rollerblade around, but every day I'd wake up, coffee, jog. And I actually liked it. I actually really enjoyed it. And for some reason I stopped. For a week, a day, a year, 5 years, a decade, totally stopped. And so now, I love riding, right?
Yeah.
And I got a new habit. It's like, I could wake up at 6 a.m. and I got a good story. Literally, I would stay in bed. I go, I should get out, but the story's so good. This thing went on for years. I do not exercise, did not jog. And then it became horrible. Something that I loved became horrible. I go, I got to get out of bed, put my tennis shoes on. It's like 10 minutes. What's weird is psychologically, I stopped liking it. I go, wait, I used to love this. I don't like that anymore. And so what you said about habit, as you do it, what you said 21, but the big thing was the 90-day. Then it's a habit. And whatever you do, your body likes it. Like, well, aren't we jogging now? What happened? You start to like it. I like staying in bed. That was my habit. People go, how could you stay in bed for 10 hours? I go, easy. It's my habit, literally. And terrible habit. I got a lot of stories.
Yeah.
And so that was such a great point, because you have to develop the second nature.
Yep.
The second nature is when things start kicking in.
Yeah.
And exercise is just a second nature. You may hate it, and then I started like, okay, I'll do 10 minutes. I go 15. So I'm up to like, okay, 25 minutes. I go, Lisa, it doesn't matter. Just you're starting. And so it's like, okay. So I know we're kind of having I want to stay in bed. You should jog. So I'm starting to do the new habit. Yep. But it's a start.
Yeah. And it's amazing because we want quick fix. But when you're starting a new habit, it takes a bit of time, you know. But when you can look at it in blocks of time, for me, that was essential. I work out or exercise on the regular because I do believe that, like what you're saying, it is the fountain of youth. Like, you feel bad. Like, once you've done it for long enough, when you put exercise into your life, you feel so good. So when you stop, you're like, ugh. You kind of feel like, ugh, bogged down, kind of just, you don't feel as good about yourself. And you need those endorphins to be released in your body. So you kind of like, maybe don't want to walk the dog, but you're like, I need to walk the dog, you know?
You know, that's such a great point, because I was in bed writing stories. I mean, this thing went on for years. It still kind of goes on.
Mm-hmm.
I called a friend. I said, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so depressed. Why are you depressed? I don't know. I just feel depressed. So I can't figure that out. So I'm going like, I don't know. I don't know. She goes, okay. I sit in bed all day long and write stories. She goes, what did you just say? I go, well, I sit in bed all day long and I'm having a fun time. Lisa, stop. That's why you're depressed. Why? She goes, you literally have exercise releases hormones, endorphins. It's like a drug. Tonin,
It is.
like dopamine, that's where they get dope. Literal hormones are literal drugs. They're happy drugs. She goes, Lisa, you have no happy drugs. You're sitting in bed. Nothing is being released. I'm going, so you're telling me just get out and exercise and I'll be happy. She goes, absolutely, hands down, for sure. And so, again, the fountain of youth, we're not talking about just losing weight. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
A huge deal.
Yeah. And as much as you want to exercise, I think there's a counterpart to health, which is what we feed our bodies. So now we're going to look at that ugly word called diet, right? Or however you want to assess changing the way you perceive food and the way you partake in food. What are your thoughts on that versus exercise?
I used to be overweight, but I remember diet. I was like, let's go to diet. That is a cuss word. Might as well, diet is the worst cuss word. You're on a diet. So yeah, I'm starting my diet. So the second it was like, I need to lose weight. So psychologically, I was already, forget it, right off the bat. Yeah. And I felt like, goodbye, food. It was kind of like, it was like a Romeo and Juliet romance. I'll see you soon. And the whole thing is, when do I get to reconnect with my Romeo and Juliet? When's the rendezvous? And it was just like, 7 days to go. It doesn't work, obviously. Well, it didn't work. Diet's like, I'm off my diet. Yeah. And so none of that worked. So what happened was, psychologically, for God's sake, forget the word diet. What regime works for you? Some people love intermittent fasting. It's like, I tried that. It's like, I don't like this. Look up your blood type. Your blood type goes with a certain, we'll say, way to eat. It just matches. Like, this is easy. And so I mentioned a lot of just weird little diet tips. Intermittent fasting is one. What you do is you completely cut off all the insulin. You have no insulin release. So when you eat, it's not absorbing the glucose. So, you got 8 hours to eat. So that works with someone. There's a lot of, the one favorite one that I lost weight, it was Fit for Life by Mary and Neil Diamond, Fit for Life. You can eat as much as you want. I go, wait, I can eat as much as I want. Okay. So simple. So it's all enzymes. You do fruit in the morning. I could do fruit in the morning. Yeah. Because that has tons of enzymes in it. It detoxifies. So it kind of gets the engine started. So here's the diet. You take your protein. Okay. And you can combine it. It's food combining with vegetables and fat. Fat's a hero. Anytime, butter, mayonnaise, you name it. Always you can have fat. You have your protein and your salad with salad dressing. And I'm going as much as I want. That's what you said, as much as I want. It's incredible. So you have an enzyme that's a protein digestive enzyme. It's the most powerful enzyme. If you eat any carbohydrate with that, the carbohydrate will not, a sandwich, the carbohydrate will not get digested. it will go to digest the protein. Okay, so the theory wasn't the theory. I went down to a lot of weight. So I thought, all right. Then they said, but if you want to eat carbohydrates, you want to eat pasta, eat as much as you want. There's psychologically as much as I want. Well, then you don't want it. As much as I want. It's like, well, maybe I don't want that much.
Yeah.
Bowls, as much fat as I want. Butter. Oh, you said, that's what you said. But truly, that's the diet. All the proteins go together. You want to eat protein? If you eat pasta, eat bread. I don't care what you do. And that when you separate it, was size 12, and I was size 9. I'm going like, which is, for me, huge. I'm size 2. I'm size 9. And psychologically, I thought, I look so good. I'm so thin. I'm going like, girl, you're not thin. And then I got size 7. Okay, for me, I'm 5'2". That's not good for me, right?
Yeah.
Psychologically, I look so good. I'm so good. I'm just going to maintain my weight. But once I thought, I don't need to diet anymore. At that point, the diet was over. And psychologically, I just looked so good. And then it went like 7.5. And then it was just like, I'm not trying to lose weight anymore. I stopped dieting. You know, and one other thing, when it didn't work, I was a fat girl trying to lose weight on a diet. I'm a fat girl. I can't have that. It's like, it just didn't work. So this diet is a real psychological game. It is a game. And sometimes I tell girls, the second you go, I can't eat that, forget it. So I say, get a vision board. Get something. I need protein. I get pasta or protein. It's like, I really want the pasta, but it's like, yeah, but what do you want to look like? Protein. So your mind starts focusing on that image, and it's motivating. And so
that's interesting when you say separating the foods, because in my mind, I'm thinking when you're like pasta or protein, I'm like, no, I put the protein on the pasta. I eat it. But not being able to combine those together is also causes you to choose things, which is really good to sit down. I think the more simplistic we can make a lifestyle choice of the way we eat, the more likely we're going to do it. Like, we are bombarded with so many choices in a day. If we just simplify it, where I used to say, nothing fried, nothing white, nothing sugar.
Nothing white. Just don't eat white.
Just don't eat white.
White's wrong.
That's right.
Anything
if
white.
It's
white, it's not right.
It's not right. That's
so
right.
Easy.
It's super easy. Nothing fried.
Don't eat white.
And
How
so
do you do that?
it was just when I sit down, just go up based off those rules. You're not going to eat the bread that just came to the table. You're not going to eat the pasta. You're not going to eat, because it's just very simple. That's what I love about what you said with being able to change your perspective on foods instead of calling it a diet. It's really a perspective change.
The second you're on a diet, it's a Romeo and Juliet deal. It's like, it's in the book I talk about, it was Miss Galaxy. So she didn't win one year. I had a friend of mine, trainer. So she obviously did not win one year. And the next year he was, okay, here's what I want you to say. I'm Miss Galaxy. I'm Miss Galaxy. She won. She actually won. The next year, I'm Miss Galaxy. I'm Miss Galaxy. I'm Miss Galaxy. So she actually, it was just, that's who I am. Everything is, that's who I am. But she also talked about, and I think this is a big way, and we'll say the word diet, food regime, I don't know what word to come up with, but she did 80-20. She was 80%. Here's what people do, 100%. I'm going, I can't do 100%. And I don't know if you ever did it. It's like, well, I blew my diet.
Yep.
So then I'm get ice cream. It's like, well, I blew my diet. And then it's like, you're off the diet. It's like, so if you go 80-20, it's like, no, you didn't. And I hate this word. My cheat day, I go, cheat? What do you cheat? How about a break day? How about stop using the word? You didn't cheat at all. So 80% full on, and then let's like Sunday, Sabbath. I don't know, have a Sabbath day with your diet. It's a break.
Yeah.
Everyone should have a break. You have a break, then you pick it up again, and your body's going, okay, so I get a break? Yeah, you get a break. And then you pick it back up. So that's a perfect balance of 100% hardcore. I don't know, I'm not that person. She is 80-20, and she won Miss Galaxy.
Yep.
So that's what I do. people go 100%. That's what I used to do.
Well, I don't think it's realistic. I don't think 100% of the time you can do it indefinitely. And if so, I believe it becomes an idol in your life versus a balance. I think all of our life is in balance. And so when I was getting in really good shape for an event that I did, and I had an Oreo every night. I mean, I had an Oreo every night. And I was in the best shape of my life, but I gave myself that 80-20. I'm like, all right, 80% of the time I'm going to do great, but I'm going to have an Oreo at night. Like, that was my
Okay. Your
thing.
point is really well taken. I have it's the one bite dessert. So I wanted that.
Yeah.
And it's really weird psychologically. You don't get any ice cream.
Yep.
You don't get a dessert. I go, stop telling me that. And all of a sudden I go like, well, hang on here. Remember all this ice cream, Ben & Jerry's. I took this huge one scoop. I go, okay, I'm going to have this one scoop. And it's so weird. Then your brain goes, oh, you got dessert. It's almost like you trick your brain. Yeah, you got dessert. Your brain doesn't go like, it's all I get is one bite. It's like, that's enough. It's like, so your one Oreo or the one bite, it almost like, you don't need 10.
Yep.
Or you don't need, well, I'm off my diet now. I might as well eat the whole package. That one Oreo and that one bite works. It actually works.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, people are like, wow, you're so disciplined to just have one. And I'm like, I don't know that that's discipline. That's just what I choose. You know,
and then it becomes a habit. And then it actually becomes I get a one cookie a night.
Yeah.
And that's the new norm. Yeah, it's one cookie.
You know, when I was raising my kids, I used to put candy bowl out all the time when they were little, because balance is what I was always trying to achieve in their life. I don't need to withhold everything because they can't control themselves. My job is to help teach them balance as a parent. So I would put a candy bowl out all year round. Eat as much as you want. Well, all you got to do is let them sit at the bowl and eat all they want, and then they feel terrible. Terrible. And then there's your balance. It's like, okay, great. Have the whole bucket of ice cream. Go ahead, but don't just have 3 bites. Have the whole thing and make yourself sick. And then you'll look at that ice cream a little different. Like, just kidding. I don't need all of it. One's good. One's good. You know, I think there is your perspective on how you see the 80-20, you know, is getting to the point to know these things are not good for me out of balance of the 80-20, that it's causing me to be overweight, or it's causing me inflammation, or it's causing whatever. But sometimes those of us that are extremists have to go to the extreme to realize that. My brother...
Where's your 20%? It's like, whoa.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, you just went well. My brother, on the other hand, withheld everything from his children. And they had no snacks, no sweets, nothing in the pantry at all. So when they
go
came...
over to the neighbor's house for sure.
Oh, for sure. And when they came to my house, the bowl of candy was devoured.
Right.
And they were all like, you know, and they're in the pantry sneaking. That's the other thing, that it will cause other behaviors. You know, you start sneaking when you think you can't have, when everything is just withheld from you. You start having this kind of go around.
It's the anxiety, and that's 80-20 for dieting really works. Yeah. Because you're not like, when do I get off my diet?
Yeah. Oh.
It's like, you know, do it today. And never do not call it cheat. Just call, you know, I'm going to have a relaxed day. I'm not going to have a hardcore day. And everything, it's like your body goes, oh, thanks. Okay, now we're back on track again. Mm-hmm. There's a saying, forbidden fruit, once it's not forbidden, loses its appeal. It's like, oh, it's not forbidden? No. Then it's not appealing anymore. Mm-hmm. And so, I love your one cookie. Yeah. Your one Oreo. It's the one Oreo rule, right?
Yeah.
And
it does.
It works.
And it's funny how your body will crave the one Oreo. Like when I was doing it, I would eat lunch and I'd be like, oh, I just need my one Oreo. And then I'd be like, oh, that was so full from the one Oreo. But you get accustomed to it. Yes. Huh.
Oh, tips. You know what? I'm glad you asked, Amber.
Yeah.
Diet. Okay, here's one. Coffee. So bulletproof. I don't know if you've heard bulletproof coffee. You
Yep.
put fat in your diet. It's
Mhm.
butter, collagen, protein, and you mix it up in this blender. It tastes like a Frappuccino, but you're getting fat and protein. So the other trick is high fat is so satiating. These fat-free diets, what happens is you're actually making more insulin, your
Yeah.
glucose level, you are constantly hungry. So eating fat first thing in the morning, eating fat period, you're not hungry.
Mhm.
That was a good one. What else? Oh, I got a good one. It was the 6-minute coffee workout. Tammy Faye, a book. I go, come on, 6-minute workout. So I did 6-minute coffee workout. So while my coffee is brewing every day, I do push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and it's like this 10-minute little deal
Yep.
every day. So I thought, what else am I doing? That was good. What else?
The key with that is where I tell people all the time, they're like, what do you do for exercise? What do you do what's your workout plan? And I tell them, whatever is your ability. I've been an athlete my whole life, so I need to like sweat like crazy to feel like I get a workout, right? I say, whatever your capability is, if that's walking the dog, if that's push-ups on your knees, if that's going to the gym and weights or running or whatever it is, be consistent for at least 10 to 20 minutes a day. Like, just be consistent. That's
Right.
why it works. Because in order for us to build muscle mass, it's consistency over time that gets us there. So just be consistent with it. Whatever you decide to do, I tell them, whatever you decide to do. Or I will tell people exactly what you just said. Start with push-ups. There was a study done on this lady that did push-ups, and she started with, she couldn't do a push-up at all. She did one push-up. She got to where she did it on her knees, then she did it where she could do a regular push-up. So the next day she said, I did one, now I'm going to do two. Every day she added a push-up. Well, after I gave birth to my second child, I could only do 3 push-ups. And that was like mind-blowing for me because I'd always been able to do push-ups. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do this lady's theory. And I did. And my son, teenage years, all his little buddies came over and I challenged them to a push-up contest. I beat every single one of them.
How many?
Off the theory,
How many push-ups?
I did 100 in a row. Off the theory of just adding 1 push-up a day. It's consistency over time. Do 10 push-ups today, 10 squats today, 10 sit-ups today in your 6-minute, 10-minute coffee workout, and just keep adding them up and you'll watch yourself grow in strength. It's really amazing.
You know, I like what you said because now getting back to exercise, which I hate now, it's like, okay, Lisa, you're going to overcome this. I give little time limits. I go, well, could you jog for 15 minutes? So now it's 25?
Yep.
So then I go, okay, I don't like the gym. Can you do 15 minutes? I look at the clock. I'm done. 15 minutes. It's like, it took me longer to drive there
Yeah.
than to work out. That's okay. I drive half an hour, 15 minutes, and I leave. I go, that's it. I go, and then I'm going like, well, was it that bad? I'm going like, well, it wasn't that bad. Could you do 20? You know, and honestly, I put time limits on something I do not want to do.
Yep.
And I'm going like, okay, Lisa, do 20. And then it's not that bad as I think. The gym's not that bad as I think.
Yeah.
And I'm going like, I kind of feel sore. That kind of felt good. What would you not resist? It's what would you not resist? I go, so I kind of ask my body, could you do that? Okay. My body goes, okay, all right. So we kind of keep talking to each other. Do you want to add a little bit more? Okay. It's like a little kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you keep adding it, and it's like, I'm up to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's a slow, here's the deal. Your body, if it does not want to do something, it's not going to do it. So work with it. You know, I taught my daughter to snow ski. So I was on the bunny slopes. We're going to sit on the bunny slopes till we move up.
Yeah.
And it was like, emotionally, you want to move up now? Okay, Mom. So I guess that's with the diet. Now she's a black diamond.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to work with your body.
Yeah.
Because when this fight starts, it's You kind of slowly, you know.
It helps me when what I love about the 21 days and the 90 days is it's not indefinitely. That's the other thing that I think at the turn of the year, everybody is like, oh, I'm going to get fit. I'm going to get back in shape. So January, I'm in like Flynn. And I'm like, yeah, what for your first 2 weeks? I mean, because you're looking at the whole year, where I'm saying just commit for 21 days. Make a plan to commit for 21 days. It becomes purpose driven instead of exercise driven. You're now like, okay, I'm going to hold myself to 21 days. I can do anything for 21 days. This is what I tell myself all the time. If I got to do a smoothie, or if I've got to do something that I don't like, maybe like lemon water first, whatever you're trying to do that your nutritionist or what you've learned about is saying that you don't really like. Like, I don't like ginger, but okay, I can do anything for 21 days. I can put ginger in my shake for 21 days to try to get my inflammation down or whatever. So by putting a time frame on it makes a purpose in which going. So now I'm not just looking at the treadmill.
No one can do that.
How long am I going to have to do this?
Like what you said, I don't want to eat ginger for 21 days. I don't want to do, but I mean, a year.
Yeah, a year.
The indefinite, it's like, well, when are we going to quit?
Yes, exactly.
Like, I can't do this.
Yeah,
Hold
I
your
can't
breath.
maintain that.
For how long?
Yeah, right.
For 10 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
So as long as your brain knows there's an end to this, it's like, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. And that's the 80-20 rule. You're not making yourself say all or nothing.
That doesn't
because the
work.
minute
Right.
that you realize that you can't hold it is when the battle really starts beginning. You know,
I think your body, your emotions, your mouth, everything needs that break. So I used to do I just blew my diet. I go, well, since I'm a loser, I might as well eat the whole thing of ice cream. If I could say one thing out there, the 80-20 rule.
Yeah.
You know, let your body have a break, a relax. It's like, and it will, because it's relaxing, it will go, it will easily accept, okay, now we're gonna get on this looking good, and picture yourself exactly what you want to be, and your body goes emotionally, well, yeah, I want to do that, and I get a break. It will jump back on board because it wasn't that hard. Don't make anything that hard, or you're not going to stay with it. It's one push-up, 2 push-ups. I could do that.
Yeah.
And it's emotionally, I could do 2. There's something about your emotion, your body. It's like psychologically,
Yes.
I could do 3.
Yes.
Let your mind, your body succeed. So don't put up something on it. It's like, I can't do this.
And you know what I think that
It's like a good parent to your body.
Yeah.
Be that parent that knows how to get your child, upper and upper level.
I think it really, when you look at exercise and you take the mind, body, and soul, the soul part is the grace in which you give yourself to not be perfect. You're not trying to obtain perfect. You're just trying to obtain progress every day. And that's what you start to see. If you're like, I did 2 push-ups today, that was progress. I'm not trying to be like Sally over here who does 50 a day.
When you think you're a winner,
it's amazing what you can do.
No, when you're a winner, like, I did 15 minutes at the gym, and I'm going like, yeah, Lisa. And I did that. You are actually 3 separate components. And you think that you're just Lisa. It's like, well, no, you have 3 components going on. Your mind goes, I could do anything. And your emotions go like, I don't know, not really. So you have all these things going on. So you kind of have to bring them together, to have this ultimate success.
Yeah. So what do you think, top takeaway from getting your Eve back would be?
Top takeaway, combining all of it together, combining the beauty. This book is really about a feeling. All of these books, the whole series, it's about a feeling. You need to feel, not just look, feel beautiful. You need to feel healthy. It's not just being healthy. Do you feel it? Are you witnessing, I really feel healthy. God, I feel energetic. All that. So this whole book is, we talked about, it's all of a sudden feeling like Eve, getting your Eve back, feeling beautiful, healthy. It's a vibration, a frequency, a smile, a feeling that you'll go, why am I attracting life? What's going on here? Because you feel healthy, beautiful, attractive, smiling, happy. It's like something, life comes to you
Yeah,
when you have this feeling.
it's true.
And that's all of the books as we progress into the next one. This is where it starts. Your core essence is a feeling. It magnetizes life. This is the attraction. This is what attracts you. And so I've combined it all because one without the other doesn't work. So I would say leave with this feeling, attractive frequency, attract your life, get your Eve back.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah. That's good. And remember your 80-20.
80-20.
That's awesome.